Welcome to Vantage with AI. In today's video, we're diving into something truly cutting edge in the world of AI video generation. The new HDR IC LoRa for LTX 2.3. This LoRa is designed to push video quality to the next level by enabling 16-bit high dynamic range HDR generation, which means richer colors, deeper contrast, and far more cinematic outputs compared to standard 8-bit SDR videos. What makes it even more exciting is its flexibility. It supports text to video, image to video, and video to video workflows, allowing you to not only generate videos from scratch, but also enhance and convert existing footage into 16-bit HDR. Under the hood, this IC LoRa leverages techniques like latent alignment and logarithmic encoding to preserve dynamic range while working within standard generation pipelines, making high-end HDR video creation more accessible than ever. This opens up a whole new level of creative control, from cinematic storytelling to professional-grade video enhancement. Before we jump in, I won't be going too deeply into every workflow detail in this video, since the overall setup is very similar to the LTX 2.3 workflows I've covered previously. So if you'd like a full breakdown of the node structure, settings, and optimization tips, be sure to check out one of my earlier LTX 2.3 videos. To run this workflow, you'll need to download a few models first. That includes the LTX 2.3 model, either the dev or distilled version, available in BF16 and GGUF format. You'll also need the new HDR LoRa, along with all required text encoders, the Melband RowFormer model for audio extraction, the necessary VAEs. To make things easy, all download links are provided directly inside the workflow, and I've also included every link in the video description below. And while you're down there, please take a quick moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. It really helps support the channel and allows me to keep bringing more powerful AI workflow content your way. Now, the basic components of this workflow are very similar to what we've used before, with just a few important additions. You'll also notice a brand new node called LTX VHDR Decode Post Process. This is the node responsible for generating the final HDR video output after the render process is complete. In addition to exporting HDR video, this node can also save EXR image sequences, which is great for advanced editing, compositing, or professional post-production workflows. If you'd like to save EXR frames, simply enable the option inside the node. Just make sure to set OpenCV.io enable OpenXR1 in your system shell before launching ComfyUI. Otherwise, the EXR save function will fail. You can also choose whether to save EXR frames in half precision float 16 for smaller file sizes, or full float 32 precision for maximum image quality and dynamic range. This LoRa performs best at 30 FPS with a maximum video length of around 8 seconds or 241 frames. Going beyond that can sometimes introduce visible artifacts or inconsistencies. For this demonstration, I'll be running two tests using this workflow. The first test will be text to video, and the second will be image to video. I won't be covering video to video in this video, since it requires significantly higher system resources to run efficiently. However, I've included the link to the official default LTX video to video workflow in the description below if you'd like to try it yourself. For each test, I'll run the workflow twice using the exact same inputs, once with the HDR LoRa enabled and once again with the HDR LoRa disabled. This will allow us to do a clear side-by-side comparison, so you can directly see the impact the HDR LoRa has on color depth, lighting, contrast, and overall image quality across all three generation modes. For our first test, we'll be doing a text-to-video generation. For this test, we'll be using the following prompt: a cinematic golden hour shot of a futuristic city street after rain, reflective wet pavement glowing with neon signs, dramatic sunlight breaking through clouds, deep shadows and brilliant highlights, pedestrians walking in slow motion, cars passing with realistic light reflections, steam rising from street vents, camera slowly pushing forward, ultra-detailed environment, rich contrast, vibrant colors, realistic motion, volumetric light rays, highly dynamic range, cinematic atmosphere, smooth camera movement. Let's run it. Here are the results. We can clearly see that with the HDR LoRA enabled, the colors appear more vivid, the highlights pop more strongly, and the overall contrast feels richer compared to the version generated without the HDR LoRA. For our next test, we'll be doing an image-to-video generation. I've enabled I2V mode and will be using this starting image as the first frame for the animation. This is the prompt we'll be using. The female explorer stands on a cliff overlooking the glowing valley as wind moves her hair and clothing naturally. Camera slowly orbits around her from front left to side angle. Distant waterfalls flowing in the background, clouds drifting across the sunset sky, light rays shifting through mist. Subtle breathing motion, realistic fabric movement, reflective rocks shimmering, cinematic atmosphere, ultra-detailed motion, smooth camera movement, rich contrast, vibrant colors. Let's run it. All right, the results are in. We can clearly see that the version generated with the HDR LoRA enabled delivers much more vivid colors, stronger contrast, and a more cinematic overall appearance compared to the SDR version created without it. So overall, the new LTX 2.3 HDR IC LoRA delivers a very impressive upgrade across both workflow types, text to video and image to video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future ComfyUI workflows, model tests, and AI video tutorials. Thanks for watching Vantage with AI, and I'll see you in the next one.